My name is Gavin Evans, and this is my review of Fallout Season 2. And this review will have spoilers, so there's your warning. But okay, so I liked Fallout Season 1. Definitely flawed, took too long to get going, but still, it was pretty good. Season 2 I liked, but it's definitely a step down. So let's begin by talking about the cast. And I love Ella Purnell. Like, she is one of the best and most beautiful actresses working in Hollywood nowadays, and I really hope her career takes off soon. She just carries this show so incredibly well, and she's funny and charming and likable and filled with personality and energy, but she also brings some real emotional depth at moments, and she just truly excels. Walton Goggins also does a great job. He just plays this kind of mysterious, badass character so incredibly well, but even as Cooper Howard, he does a pretty good job. So those two are definitely the standouts. Cal McLaughlin, actually, he's also a standout. He does a great job here. He could have been so just forgettable and generic, but I thought he brought plenty here. Francis Turner does a pretty good job. Aaron Mouton, he's fine. I'll talk more about his character soon enough. Moses Arias, he's good, but he's good. Yeah, he's good. And Macaulay Culkin's in this season, and he does a pretty good job in his minimal screen time. And so is Kumar Nanjiani, and he does a pretty good job as well. So it is well acted, and it is well made. I do like most of the visuals here. Sometimes the blood can be a little too CGI, but still a well put together show. But there is so much going on, and I kind of just wish it was the Lucy and Ghoul show. Like that, when it focuses on Lucy and the Ghoul, that is when I'm locked in. That is when I care. That is when I'm invested, and I'm just loving the show. There's even like one point where Hank, the Ghoul betrays Lucy and she punches him out a window, and it's such a powerful scene. That entire episode is the best episode of this entire show so far. But then you've also got like the military plot and the vault plot and all this other stuff going on, and by no means it's not terrible, but it's just kind of blah when you compare it to the Lucy and Ghoul stuff. And there's still some interesting elements of to be honest, that stuff just isn't all that good. Like, I wasn't bored, but I just wasn't as locked in as I wanted to be. And it does progressively get better. I thought the final four episodes are when this season kicks it up a notch. I just wish it was more consistently great throughout the whole season and across the storylines. And I just think in general, shows need to stop having so many characters because there's too much here and it definitely drags it down. Now, like I said, I still like this season, but I have to acknowledge that. I also have to acknowledge the fact that I found the finale to be a little disappointing because I thought it was, building incredibly well, but the ghoul coming out of nowhere to protect Lucy felt very unsatisfying, and I guess it's true to his character, but I would have liked a bit more there. And then the fact that Hank brainwashes himself and not Lucy, I don't like that either. I think she should have shot him, or she should have been the one to push the button, and it does kind of disappoint me. Now, the reason why I'm still leaning positive towards this season is it sets up so many things that I'm pretty hyped for season 3. Like, I'm definitely still going to watch it. So, like, I still like this season. There's some great elements. There's some emotion, some great world building, some cool monster action. But there's too much going on, and I wish some of the storylines were just better. But still, I'll give Fallout Season 2 a 6 out of 10. Like, the stuff with people's heads blowing up and people getting controlled is just too cool to not lean positive. But Fallout Season 2, what did you think? Let me know in the comments down below. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for more videos soon. And Gavin out.